This is a special news report hosted by Andy Pollock.
All right, everyone. Good evening. Andy's Randomness live from New York City right now. We have breaking news coming in from the state of Delaware tonight, and I unfortunately have to play the serious breaking news soundbite because this is serious, everyone. There we go. Everybody destroying the stream. Okay, my bad. All right, so the breaking news tonight from Delaware is that, yes, you're reading it correctly. A gas leak has shut down the Delaware Memorial Bridge in both directions between New Jersey and Delaware tonight. Right now, nobody can get between Delaware and New Jersey, causing a serious travel disaster on one of the biggest travel days of the entire year. Unfortunately, I just missed the traffic report on KYW News Radio, so I'm hoping maybe I can get a live report from Philadelphia in just a few minutes. I do know for a fact that WPVI did a story earlier tonight regarding this story, which, again, very serious because, remember, we do have a lot of people coming home from travel, from their Thanksgiving plans, and it's already going to style up traffic. So let me see if I can get you KYW right now. I'm trying to tune in, but it's taking a while on iTunes Radio. But I can leave the article up right now that I'm currently reading at the moment. Apologize. Let me just close out on my messenger because I don't even want anybody seeing my messages. That's not good. Yeah. Facebook. Okay, let's see. KYW News Radio. All right, let's see if they're doing something.
And we have got to be bold and aggressive and standing up to the greed of the.
Okay, this is not good, folks. This is not good. I think KYW is replaying Face the Nation from today, so that's not going to help us. I don't think it will. We need a live report, and unfortunately, I can't give you that right now. I don't know if any stations in New York are even going to be doing coverage on this because national outlets are picking up this story, so that's good that I can confirm to you all tonight that ABC News did have something on their website about this. The 1010 Ones is doing something.
Injured. It's not clear what the nature of their injuries were, but obviously they were injured during those
as I said, I'm not going to be able to get you a report, I think. Yeah, we are having more of a problem. We cannot get you any information. So let's turn this off. Also, I will be checking your comments. If you are stuck somehow in Delaware and can't get into New Jersey, please let me know. If you're in New Jersey and you're trying to get into Delaware, maybe you're heading south into the peninsula, maybe you're heading west to go into Maryland or further point south, or maybe, as I was just mentioning, you're trying to get into New Jersey and you want to head north. I'm going to try to give you some alternatives tonight because this is a situation that probably won't get resolved. This better get resolved by tomorrow morning because if it doesn't, there's going to be a big price to pay. Especially how, you know what tomorrow is? Cyber Monday. And you know how all those Amazon trucks get to and from places, the Delaware Bridge. So let's read this. Drivers who are planning to use the Delaware Memorial Bridge to get home tonight need to find another alternative route. All lanes of the bridge are currently shut down. Delaware DOT said a nearby chemical gas leak is the problem. Fire officials said the bridge will remain shut down until air monitor readings on the bridge reach safe levels. The concern is that the gas is extremely flammable. Holloway Terrace Fire Department Chief George Greenlee said, "For us to shut down the traffic in both directions, it is very serious." The chemical processing plant is owned by Croda, a company that makes adhesive lubricants and other products. Fire officials said the gas is ethynyl oxide. This gas is highly flammable, and exposure can lead to respiratory irritation and lung injury. Residents in the immediate area received a reverse 911 call telling them to shelter in place. And as I said, no word on when this bridge is even going to reopen. And I'm telling you right now, if I was coming home from Delmarva tonight, I would have had to take 95 and cut through Philly, and I would have been stuck in tremendous traffic as it is. But I would have had to cut through Philadelphia tonight, and then just take the Betsy Ross Bridge into Mount Laurel, and then cut back to the New Jersey Turnpike. So what I'm going to try to do for you tonight is, I know I normally don't check. Okay, what's going on? Why isn't Edge on the bottom of my thing? I'm trying to pull up Microsoft Edge, and we'll try to see if I can get you Google Maps. I can't show you my personal information on Google Maps, so we'll try to see if I can get that loaded up. And I know my parents have already talked to each other about the situation tonight, which, again, unacceptable on one of the busiest travel days in the entire year. But what can you do about it? All right, so I'm able to pull up Google Maps right now on my computer. Unfortunately, I can't zoom out or do anything at the moment. There we go. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video in the background and see what
we begin with breaking news out of Delaware. This is a live look now in Newcastle, where crews are working on a gas leak. This gas leak has shut down the Delaware Memorial Bridge. DelDOT says all lanes of the bridge shut down due to this gas leak. Drivers who plan to use the bridge to get home tonight need to find an alternate route. At this time, it's unclear when the bridge will reopen. Again, here in Newcastle, the Delaware Memorial Bridge is shut down right now in both directions due to a gas leak. We'll continue to monitor this.
Okay, right now I'm able to pull up a...
struck at a different fire. This one in Montgomery County,
I do apologize about that, everyone. Let me turn that off.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Newcastle.
Here's another video.
The Delaware Memorial Bridge connecting Delaware to New Jersey has been shut down because of a gas leak nearby. This closure is causing major traffic delays right now. Let's go right to Action News reporter Chad Verdelli live at the base of the bridge with the latest from there. Chad.
Okay, let me turn this off, everyone.
Yes.
I have updates right now. So what we're going to do right now is let's stop screen sharing and let's see if I can pull up an application window. Unfortunately, I cannot, so I do apologize, everyone. Let me see if I can get you Edge. Okay, so right now you are seeing my Microsoft Edge right now. And here's the update I can report to you right now. Apparently, what I can report is that I believe the New Jersey Turnpike right now is shut down. Repeat, the New Jersey Turnpike is shut down at, I believe, Route 168, if I am correct. I am not too sure if this is a correct report. I'll have to get back to you on that. But I will tell you this right now. If you need to get into Delaware right now, I'll tell you this. Try to get into Pennsylvania. Because if you get into Pennsylvania, you have a better shot at getting into Delaware tonight. But please be aware. I'll try to give you where the buildup begins. Yeah, I know this area. Right after Wanamaker Avenue, that's where the traffic's going to build up. That's where it's going to build up. And it's even building up in the Jester on 291 by Harris right now. So already a bad thing to even be dealing with. Another recommendation is if you want to get into New Jersey, again, just take 95, but that's not going to get you anywhere anytime soon with all the buildup taking place. Trying to give you another alternative, but I can't give you one at the moment. Yeah, I think this is only southbound. Okay. Crash on 95. Another reason why we have the buildup as it is tonight in New Jersey. I want to keep KYW on, but let's play the video.
There, you can see behind
see
me
what
that
it
traffic here
is.
has been reduced to a snarl. It's basically a parking lot at this
Here
point.
we go.
You can see the cars backed up seemingly for miles. We only have preliminary information at this point. I just got off the phone with the Delaware Department of Transportation. A spokesperson tells me around 5 o'clock this evening, there was a gas leak at a chemical processing plant near the bridge. That processing plant is owned by Croda. It's a company that makes lubricants, adhesives, and other products. What exactly the gas is, though, DelDOT couldn't tell me. And we've been trying to reach out to representatives with Croda to find out exactly what that gas is. But we haven't been able to reach anyone from the company. DelDOT says it does not know how long this bridge will remain shut down. Obviously, this is the Thanksgiving weekend. It's heavily traveled. I'm told anywhere between 65 and 70,000 cars are expected to travel along that bridge today in each direction. So you can imagine what traffic is like. DelDOT is asking that drivers use other bridges in the area, specifically the Commodore Barry Bridge and other bridges up to the north here from the Delaware Memorial Bridge. When this bridge will...
Okay, I'm trying to let you know what bridge they're talking about because I have no clue what they are talking about even. Just see something. Commodore Barry Bridge. That's... Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is. Okay. So once again, I'm going to repeat. If you need to get into New Jersey or Delaware right now, you're going to take the Commodore Barry Bridge, which is Route 322. So what you're going to do is, if you're on the New Jersey Turnpike, you can take exit 2, which I actually know this very well. But again, please be aware there's going to be extra volume because once again, we do have an accident on the bridge, which probably somebody was freaking out and they couldn't get to Delaware. And for all I could figure, that's what probably happened. Yeah, surprisingly, 130 is moving. So what I'm going to recommend you do right now is if you need to be anywhere near Deepwater right now, please take Route 130 because that's your only other alternative I can recommend tonight to bypass any of the traffic. 295, let me see if it's open. Yeah, they're detouring everybody. Then okay, so let's just confirm this. Right. So what you can do is Auburn Road. That's you can get back to 130. No measurements of traffic, which okay. So let's see if we can get to DelDOT. Some information that way. All right. So again, you're going to have to track another alternative route. Unfortunately, folks, I know this area very well. because this is how I normally get back into New Jersey from Delaware. So I was actually on this northbound area on Friday night when I came back from Maryland. So, man, this is actually a live video. This is from an hour ago. And I can understand why people are abandoning their vehicles. And look at this. There's a dog actually. I mean, this is awful. It truly is. And as I said, I understand why people are abandoning their vehicles. I understand why at this point. You know, you're stuck in your car for 3 to 4 hours. There's nothing you can do. And honestly, I'm going to tell people this right now. There's a rest stop on 95 in Delaware. If you need to go there, grab a quick bite to eat. It's open 24 hours. Please, if you can just turn around, do so right now. If you're in New Jersey, the only thing I can recommend you do is there's a rest stop by exit 3, I think it is, right after Mount Laurel, southbound. You can go there and figure out what to do if you're stranded for the rest of the night, because there's absolutely no way to get between Delaware and New Jersey. None. No way to get right now between both states, which is, again, an awful travesty. And I said, I normally take this bridge when I go into Delmarva, into Ocean City, Maryland, and this is literally making me feel sick. You know, it's making me feel sick. I've never have seen anything like this before. Yeah, and here's another video. I think they were detouring people to the right because of this. Let's see what this source is. WDEL radio. We'll have to take a listen when we get the chance. But I just want to see if 1010 Wins in New York is bringing up any info about this, because I think they should, for the situation we're facing tonight. I have 1010 Wins on, so I may have to change to the Wi-Fi booster if the battery goes down on my laptop, because I'm near my router and I can't get my plug at the moment. But I have enough battery to last, so I'm not too concerned at the moment.
Get great deals on the essentials you need right here at your neighborhood Walgreens. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. While supplies last, restrictions and exclusions apply.
And a heads up, I may leave the air in a couple minutes if no other outlets are covering this guy. I do have to get to a phone call I must get to. No, Alex, I didn't ride the 46 last week. I was in Maryland. Ariana, here's the thing. I don't think you know this, but I think most of my fans know that I'm a dual state resident. I live in Maryland and I live in New York, and New York is my full-time thing. Maryland's part-time, and oh, good, Matt, you're going live soon. Excellent. All right, let's see if 1010 Wins is bringing up anything here in New York.
2 minutes will give you the world.
Good evening, 53 degrees at 9:40 on this Sunday, November 25th. I'm Mario Vasquez. Here's what's happening. Some Staten Island kids make a shocking discovery: the body of a nude woman with burn marks. She'd apparently been set on fire. An Amtrak train from Penn to Boston stuck on the tracks for hours without power, and an incoming storm possibly snarling return traffic during the holidays. The European Union calling for efforts to de-escalate tensions between Russia and Ukraine after an incident in the waters of the Black Sea. Apparently no red ink on the ledgers this past Friday's shopping action as we get ready, maybe brace ourselves too, for Cyber Monday. 1010 Wins AccuWeather, a flash flood watch is in effect. tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow night.
This is Kevin Dexter. Another heartbreaker for the Giants in Philly. The Patriots were too much for the Jets. Knicks beat the Grizzlies, and Nets lose to the Sixers.
Wins News Time 9:41. Time for traffic and transit on the ones. Here's Rebecca Mazzaros.
Well, starting off in Manhattan, fire department activity
Yeah, they're not
on
going to bring
Broadway.
up anything, which is a real shame, but I'm hoping KYW will do something.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Evans.
Yeah, they're not on the air, unfortunately. Trying to see if I can get the station on WDEL radio.
But now, with the use of low-dose CPAP, early detection is possible. It is recommended that individuals at low risk, those aged 55 to 74 with a significant smoking history, should be screened annually. To learn more about lung cancer screenings, visit mainlinehealth.org/lung cancer screening. Back with more from our panel. I want to ask you, Ramesh, you've seen...
Yeah, nothing on KYW, which again is a real shame. Really is.
Mike Brady from the Brady Bunch, he had I guess if you want to call it a Caucasian afro, that's what he had. He had a perm.
One of my many role models, Mike Brady.
Really? Okay.
Sure.
Tell me why exactly.
All right, nothing at the moment. Okay, we have somebody on the scene.
You can see as you head into Delaware from New Jersey, immediately on your left beyond the DRBA administration building. So again, here in Nightfall, we can't see anything at all. But for those of you, if you can picture in your mind where this location is, that's where it's at. Again, as a precaution, the Delaware Memorial Bridge has been closed in both directions. Emergency equipment continues to respond. One thing that is, hang on. That's a unit from Delaware City, which has arrived at the scene. There are numerous fire apparatus that have been responded into the scene. In listening to the fire scanner, there is a deluge system that is all.
Okay, I think there's another interchange. Let me just confirm that right now. Okay. So I have some news, folks. I just realized this. What you can do is you can take 295 and cut into here if you need to get into New York. So that's another way I didn't think of doing it earlier. That is good news on that front. So pretty much I have no other information to give you other than the fact that if you are just joining, because I'm going to pretty much wrap up this broadcast. I do have things I have to attend to tonight. But once again, if you're just joining me, we have a gas leak in Newcastle County, Delaware tonight by the Delaware Memorial Bridge. It has shut down the entire Delaware Memorial Bridge between New Jersey and Delaware tonight. Pretty much thousands of people are stranded. They cannot get into New Jersey. Nobody can get into Delaware, which is, once again, awful experience to be dealing with, especially, again, how this is one of the busiest travel dates of the entire year when people are coming home from Thanksgiving plans, and now people have to deal with this. So I don't know when KYW is going to be back on the air. I mean, I would encourage you to get updates on AM 1060 when they do go back on the air. I don't know when that's going to be because, again, shame on them for not even being live right now for this. So I'm going to get off the air. Matt Camper should be going live any minute. Encourage you to check his channel out. I'll let him do his thing, and he'll give you the latest information. And I'll tell you this right now. If you want information, please, if you are on Twitter, you can following Twitter handle. I'll give you it right now. It is at DEMEM Ridge, which is DEMEM Ridge. So that's DEMEMBRIDGE. You can follow them, and they will give you the latest information. As I said, this better be reopened by the morning commute tomorrow because, as I said before, tomorrow is Cyber Monday. People are making purchases online, and in order to get Amazon Prime shipping out, you need to get the bridge open, because then how is UPS and how is everybody else supposed to make deliveries? That's where I'm going to end it. So, have a good night. If I don't come back on the air, and I'm going to let Matt Camper, Kamper, do his thing right now, and he'll give you the latest information on what's going on tonight in Delaware.